I'm too positive to be doubtful, too optimistic to be fearful. So all my time I spend cheerful, and I know exactly what I'm here for. I'm too positive to be doubtful, too optimistic to be fearful. So all my time I spend cheerful, and I know exactly what I'm here for. I'm too positive to be doubtful, too optimistic to be fearful. So all my time I spend cheerful, and I know exactly what I'm here for. I'm too positive to be doubtful, too optimistic to be fearful. So all my time I spend cheerful, and I know exactly what I'm here for.
What it do? It's your boy, Dragon Ball Art 92. And I'm back with another BAM! Reaction video. Yes, today we back on our Ultra Vegito hype, you guys.
You're goddamn right.
And oh man, we get to see Lucif and Genesis fight.
What?
Ooh, this about to be hard, bro. But before we get to the content today, you guys, make sure you hit that good like button for your boy, so that way we can trigger YouTube algorithm. You dig what I'm saying? Also, if you're new here, I want to thank you, bro, for coming by and enjoying content with us today. Here at Dragon Ball Art 92, we do reaction videos. Dragon Ball everything reaction videos. So if you're a Dragon Ball fan, make sure you hit that good subscribe button, so that way you can become a part of the Dragon Ball Art family. You feel me? Now, we got all that good stuff out of the way, y'all. Let's get to the content.
After this is already up live and available to watch now by over 4,500 incredible fans on the world's largest and highest earning anime and manga Patreon in the world. The links are in the pinned comment and description. See you there.
It's my lucky day! Zeus-sama has given me a third chance! And now finally, I get to fight! And it doesn't get much better than you, Lucy-chan! Please, please, please! Let me keep those horns of yours once we're done here!
This playful act won't work on me, Genesis. Your reputation as a joke has already preceded you. But as you can tell, I am not laughing. This joke dies here and now. So our story continued the incredible reveal of Akobel and Zeus's next fighters, Genesis and Lucif, two of the biggest, strongest, and most anticipated of the entire tournament, finally gazing across from each other, each needing victory more than one another, but only one could walk out the winner.
Wait, what? Are you saying you don't find me funny?
He's immediately changing tune like Genesis's biggest fear was it defeat and die.
To me, the reason why Genesis act the way that he does is because he know he's strong, bro. He figure in the back of his mind, since he's as strong as he is, he's stronger than everybody.
Oh, shit. Here we go again.
So he can make everybody a joke. That's why he be acting the way he do, bro. He don't even be tripping off none of the other fighters, bro, because he believed that they not go put up any competition against him. I wonder what Lucif go do. Let's get back to it.
But instead just being the class clown, a frown would come over the pitch black figure's face.
So, this is what it feels like to be short.
It was instantly like his heart had been shattered. The jester act would continue, as Genesis would grab onto his chest and groan in pain. I said enough with this clownery! I am not your friend, you hideous creature! I am the grandson by blood of that same Zeus you fear with every fiber of your heart, and you will know today to fear me the same. As beginning to lose his cool, gritting his teeth in irritation, the Archangel would immediately become surrounded in a cyan electricity. Stop! Stop right there! We can be friends, Lucy-chan. Just hear me out. But pulling some kind of placard on a stick out of nowhere, Genesis would strangely be trying to de-escalate the situation, attempting to explain, remember, if Zeus-sama doesn't explicitly state death isn't required, then this match can end in forfeit. Nobody needs to die here, Lucy-chan. If you just relax a little, I could beat you here. But after, I could help you beat the God Killer. I fought him recently. I know of his strongest ability. One, he...
This right here makes me think, because in one of the episodes, Zeus had a conversation with Genesis, letting him know that he gonna have to like repent and recover from what he did by giving Vegito his power. Zeus's power, prime Zeus power, right? So in my mind, I'm thinking, because let me go back a little bit. Zeus told him he's gonna have to defeat Vegito, or he's got to have somebody else or some type of other situation defeat Vegito, or he was going to pay the price. So maybe he's putting it in other fighters' mind right now. Okay, I can give you the key pointers to knocking off Vegito, even if I win or lose in this fight. You know what I mean? So, but at the same time, though, I know Zeus is having the problem with Akabel. So I don't think that Zeus would want Genesis to be having these type of conversations with Akabel's fighters. It just contradicts what's going on. You dig what I'm saying?
He's got a point.
I don't know, bro. But y'all tell me what y'all think in the comments, why he decided to tell Lucif that information right there. Let's get back to it.
Just acquired.
The God Killer's strongest ability? This creature fought Vegito. When? What is going on here? As this wave of unexpected information would just leave Lucif lost for words. A blank stare on his expression, looking at Genesis, waiting to hear just what he would come out with next.
This silly blabbermouth. Genesis, will you ever stop disappointing me?
As staring down at his creation make a mockery as usual, it would seem Zeus would know, just like us, exactly what Genesis was talking about. As reflecting on the events of only a little while ago, he would add,
A new ability indeed. One courtesy of me. Even if it were against my wishes. Damn you, Genesis.
as to
So, okay, I think he's about to get into it now, because I'm thinking to myself like, man, so if Zeus already kind of knew the situation or whatever, and he's calling him a blabbermouth, that means obviously he didn't want him to tell or talk to other fighters that's probably coming from Aquabell's team about the whole situation.
You sure about that? You sure about that?
Interesting. Let's get back to it.
talking of flashbacks, suddenly we would indeed be back in one, as a chained figure would be seen among a number of stone pillars.
Lord Zeus, you're going to kill me! Veggie-chan is a meanie, and now I'm alone again!
As whimpering away, Genesis would be seen, Host being left partially absorbed by the God Killer, tears running down.
Just a pre-warning, some of these episodes I already seen, and we're going back over it, like this particular episode. So the last statement that I made was particularly in this scene right here. So I'm actually talking about the same episode about Zeus giving that information away. You dig what I'm saying? So I kind of got ahead of myself, at the beginning when I start speaking about that. So, but let's get back to it so y'all can actually hear what he said.
His glowing eyes. It would be hard to believe. This was one of the strongest fighters the multiverse had ever seen. Reggie! John! But this loneliness streak would soon come to an end once more, when now a red portal would open in front of Genesis, and in his delirium, he would really think it was the God Killer coming back for round 2. Vegito! You're back! I knew you liked me! Okay, listen. Give me back that Prime Zeus energy, and I'll give you something way better. Some of my own abilities.
One thing I like about Genesis, bro, is that he's just extra goofy, bro. He's different from every other character that I've seen in even the Dragon Ball, fan community. Fan animation, fan mangas, fan artwork, fan characters, things in that nature. He's the most funniest one that I've seen, bro. Like, he's extremely goofy. There's no character like bro. So I want to say good job to the creators, bro. That was a good idea on how y'all created his personality. But let's get back to it.
Stretchy arms, amazing jokes. Take your pick.
As with a look of overjoyment, this peanut-brained creature would be highly optimistic until...
Oh, your leg looks like... Did you change clothes?
You ruined everything, you stupid bitch.
Until through a portal, a very different-looking appendage would come walking out.
Summer! What have you been blabbering? Veggie-chan? Prime Zeus energy!
As of course, coming out of the portal would be the elder god Zeus himself. And not just that, but one who had heard every word of Genesis's rambling negotiations, leaving the pitch-black figure cold in the face like he had just been visited by a ghost. Never in his mysterious life had he experienced a fear like this, but the time was now.
I hope I have misheard something. I am not in the mood, Genesis. Tell me the truth. One life, and it will not be an eternity down here that you will face. It will be an eternity of nothingness.
Come on now, dog. Come on, man.
Nothingness? Yep, he's pissed.
This remark immediately tensing up Genesis's entire body. His cheeks clenched, both on his face and somewhere else too, as he would mutter out,
Of course I will tell you the truth, Zeus-sama. I will. I'm a good boy. I don't want to be punished anymore.
And with that, time would then pass, as Genesis, in a long drawn-out conversation, trying his best to avoid getting to the point, would then explain everything that went down with Ultra Vegito.
You did not, Genesis. You gave that boy, that mortal created by Hera, my lightning. How? Zeus-sama! I didn't give it to him. Give me more credit. He stole it from me. I'm literally chained up!
The reaction being an instant scream of disbelief from the supreme elder god leader. His eyes bursting open as he
Just shows you that no matter what rank or level you on, you can make mistakes, bro. You can mess up and slip up on your thinking sometimes.
What is he doing?
He's beginning to believe.
Because Zeus never predicted Vegito to throw pieces of his body, because you know he made a boo. On Genesis the whole time while he was fighting, while he was out. And then for Zeus to lock him back up, he put Genesis in a vulnerable situation to where he can get taken advantage of.
He's got a point.
By beings like a Vegito, which would happen. So we can't fully blame Genesis because, like you said, he was changed up. You dig what I'm saying? But Zeus got to take some credibility for what happened, bro. I mean, it is what it is, bro. I mean, you made the choice to lock bro up and he couldn't defend himself. And what happens is you get a word that stole some of Prime Zeus' power.
Oh, shit. Here we go again.
His lightning. You dig what I'm saying? Bro, you made a mistake. Let's get back to it.
simply could not believe what he'd just heard. The most unexpected situation, with now his own powers being potentially used against him. All because of Genesis.
I told you how. I'm sorry, Zeus-sama. He outsmarted me. I promise, if I wasn't chained up like this, I'd have destroyed him there. I had access to so little of my power. I even told him, steal from you, and there's no more Mr. Nice Guy.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
Genesis.
But despite the embarrassing pleading from the pitch-black figure, the response back from Zeus would only be cold and stoic, as thinking quick of what he could do now. He would just command,
You will destroy him, Genesis. That you will. Now that this boy has what is mine, what is ours, you will make sure of his death, whether by your hand or by another. Because if you do not, Genesis, you will return back to me, and I will do it myself. Damn this tournament, and damn these elder gods who think they can usurp me.
as the minute this final ominous supreme threat would be said, the scene would return back to the present. Genesis, in a familiar sight, standing face to face, pleading with yet another infuriated divine being. But soon changing his tune, starting to realize being a blabbermouth may not always be the best move, Genesis would then think to himself,
Hold on. Should I even bother saying anything? Who's to say Lucy-chan won't do the same thing Veggie-chan did? I don't know this guy's powers.
as I thought, you bluff only to halt your demise. I'm done with your stupidity. Stop mentioning that heathen to me. The God Killer will pay his price in due time. After you, Genesis! The U-turn only triggering Lucif. More to the point, you now look up to the tournament balcony and yell, Grandfather! If you are done with this farce, begin this match now! I am done talking to this imbecile!
Yeah, bro, they straight disrespecting Genesis on a real level though, bro. But then he is an idiot, bro, because he's just rambling at the mouth, bro.
So shut up, bitch!
You know what I mean? Knowing that he should be more worried about completing that goal of his, or it's bye-bye. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's crazy work, bruh. And then he's still acting goofy, bruh. Interesting.
An imbecile! Is he insulting me?
As Genesis, posing, picking his nose obliviously, only proved what others thought of him more.
I agree. Match 2 of round 11 begins now.
As Zeus seemingly wanting an end to Genesis's incessant talking, would agreeably then slam his down hand swiftly, a trail of yellow lightning coming down with it, as finally, smashing in between the Archangel and his mentally challenged opponent, the battle would begin. And finally let off his leash, Lucif, with a clearly more impressive speed than ever before, would rush immediately forward. His first attack seemingly going through all defenses of Genesis, kneeing him straight in the gut. No fighting ability whatsoever, just a muscled up freak. Before then slamming his left palm directly into the temple of Genesis, sending him flying to the side with haste. The blackened figure, however, finding a way to remain on his feet, stumbling back like a drunken man on the stage. As looking back, his cheek concaved in, and in pain, Genesis would only grumble.
So, I guess we aren't going to be friends then. That stung, Lucy-chan. What next? You going to blow me up?
But it would seem, for such an idiot, he actually had some prophetic tendencies, as soon Genesis would hear the sound of something rapidly falling.
Oh, Lucy-chan!
As staring up now with even his black skin completely lost in a divine shining light.
You know this boy must be hiding some type of real power to still be goofy in the midst of the fight, bro.
Bruh.
Like in the midst of the, you got to know you strong. You got to know what they're doing to you is nothing, bruh. For you to be that goofy in the midst of a fight, bro. That's crazy work to me, bruh. You know what I mean? And I guarantee you that be fighters off, like real talk, bro. They be mad about that. You know what I'm saying? Let's get back to it.
Elder
Erasure! Coming down from the heavens, the ultimate Hakai of Elder God proportions would come crashing down right on top of Genesis. A light show of an explosion ensuing, with no sign of even the black figure's silhouette. The aftermath being a smoking crater, the ground itself being erased and turned to dust, as the newest Archangel would just watch on. But a black leg would eventually make its way through the smoke, lunging forward, albeit weakly.
We are not friends! What the hell was that? You're trying to kill me!
As unbelievably, Genesis would still be alive, surviving what would at one point be needed to be dodged by Vegito at all costs. His body smoking and burning as he would cry, but still completely fine. As expected of Zeus's prized fighter, it will take more than that to break you. Fine! As Lucif, not fazed by this at all, clearly having been betted on his opponent, by Echo Bell, would instinctively then rush forward again anyway, not done with his assault regardless. Spearing ahead a fist that had suddenly been coated in an illuminated white and turquoise aura, but strangely from way far back. As curiously, when the fist would complete its extension, 5 cyan-colored beams of pure energy would blast straight at Genesis. From within them, the screams of 5 Lucifs being heard. As once we got a closer view, the beams would fully form into 5 energy apparitions of Lucif himself. It would seem the army of angels attack he had once used against the God Killer had now evolved into an army of his own self.
What? More clones! Just as I thought, you might fight just like the God Killer!
As panicking with some sort of PTSD, even Genesis would begin realizing the similarities between Vegito and Lucif's fight.
You can't really take this guy serious, bro, like in total actuality, because it's like he's still playing, bro. Or is he playing? You feel me? Is he really getting beat up right now, or what? You know what I'm saying? But he's not dodging nothing. It's not like he's moving, but he is showing some type of expression showing that it's painful.
Bruh.
But it's like, bruh, what are you doing, bruh? Bruh, what's going on, bruh? Let's get back to it.
Fighting style. After all, they had shared the same body for decades previously.
Lucy John! Now you're just confusing me! This is a little too friendly!
As despite still cracking away jokes, Genesis would immediately be rugby tackled away, every arm and leg of his locked and grabbed by a different apparition, taking him backwards with force, putting him in the most vulnerable of positions.
Where are you taking me, boys?
But in the next panel, this wouldn't just be a tackle to the ground, but one which would strangely be pulling Genesis further and further away from Lucif, as if to a specific location. But things would become clear when all of these apparitions would combine into one, covering Genesis in the process.
Oh, you really are going to blow me up!
As once more, a disbelieving expression would come over the bold fighter's face, every inch of him covered in light as he begins shining bright until a gigantic, seismic, cyan-colored explosion would then let rip. Like Lucif had perfected the super kamikaze attack of Gotenks to a whole new level. The gods turned to ants among its sheer size. For once leaving Lucif now smiling again in this battle, admiring his newly increased powers, as he would comment mid-giggle, "I know Lord Zeus has made your body near indestructible. You're still alive, but I know you at least feel pain." As watching on now as the rising plumes of smoke fade into the air, Lucif would wait for Genesis's inevitable emergence, prepared for his next joke. And soon we'd see 2 crossed eyes, the sign of a defeated man until...
What the? So, so out of the blue, bro, he just start barfing, bro.
Come on now, dog. Come on, man.
Just start throwing up, bro. So he must have never felt pain like that or something for him to start throwing up, bro. Like, Oh my God, bro. I never seen a fight like this.
Until we would see the first fighter in this tournament's history begin vomiting mid-match.
That was painful.
Continuing to barf out this puddle of green slime, a strange liquid in the crater left behind for all to see.
But the one watching most closely would be Zeus, seeing his fighter yet again choose to play around when so much was at stake.
You ruined everything, you stupid bitch.
As after initially remaining silent, he would then yell, "Need I remind you, Genesis, if you lose here, you will disappear. This may not be life or death for young Lucif, but it will be for you. Stop playing around."
Yeah, I knew it. Zeus big, man. He's like, bro, stop being a child and get this done. So basically, Genesis been playing around the whole time, bro. And playing with some attacks like that, it's like, oh man, bro. Lucif might be in trouble, bro. I don't know if he gonna win this fight, bro. You dig what I'm saying? I mean, because if Lucif is doing all this to him already, bro, and it's not really affecting him in really no way, to only point where he started throwing up from the pain, like that's showing you a lot right there that Genesis got some power that he's really hiding, and he's go probably destroy Lucif, you know what I mean, in this fight, bro. But that's it for me today, you guys. If you want to see the rest of the video, I'm gonna leave a link in the bio section so y'all can go check that out. But we gonna end it right there. I want to thank you guys for coming by and enjoying content with me today. You know, we always have a good time over here at Dragon Ball Art 92, you dig? Where we do reaction videos. Y'all know the slogan, bro. Believe in yourself, because ain't nobody else go do it. You feel me? Dragon Ball Art 92. I'm out, y'all. Peace.
I'm too positive to be doubtful, too optimistic to be fearful. So all my time I spend cheerful, and I know exactly what I'm here for. I'm too positive to be doubtful, too optimistic to be fearful. So all my time I spend cheerful, and I know exactly what I'm here for. I'm too positive to be doubtful, too optimistic to be fearful. So all my time I spend cheerful, and I know exactly what I'm here for. I'm too positive to be doubtful, too optimistic to be fearful. So all my time I